How's your experience of Norfolk Island been?
Very, very good. I've thoroughly enjoyed my stay here. It's like a paradise. People are very friendly and community-minded, and it's a really cool place to have a holiday, especially during Country Music Week. The talent is just unbelievable.
Well, I think a lot of things have really, when you look at sort of Kingston and a few different places around, just the friendliness of the people's been terrific. You know, there's people just keep saying hello to you. Everybody waves to everybody. I mean, it's just everybody seems to be here and happy, and it's just such a great time.
They're just so relaxed. I mean, home we're busy. But here you can just drop everything and just relax and enjoy. And like, they haven't got anything and they appreciate everything.
What about the accommodation?
Can't complain, mate. It is some of the best you'd ever want to get into. It's fantastic.
It's clean, it's spacious, it's very pleasant, and I've been able to hear the laughter from all the other groups around. That's been great. I've liked that.
They're spacious. That's one thing that you've really got to give them. Is you have a look at accommodation around Australia, and to get accommodation this spacious would be a luxury, to put it mildly. They all have the bedroom, the lounge room, little kitchenette. It's absolutely wonderful. You can lay yourself out and take it easy.
We got the cream of the accommodation because we were stuck down right next to everything down there in walking distance. It was terrific, actually. Really great. Yeah.
What has having the free hire car meant to you?
Oh, that's been brilliant, just to be able to jump into that and take off whenever you want to. That's an excellent part of it, definitely.
Yeah, you've got to have the mobility. If you don't have the mobility, you can't get around. You can't just sit in town because you miss most probably 80 to 90% of what the island's got to offer. As Jen said, the views around every corner are just spectacular. So without a vehicle, you lose all that.
Without that, it would be a lot different, I think. You can get around a lot of places, so it's been really good.
Do you have a favourite part of Norfolk Island?
Well, favourite part I'd say is the Captain Cook lookout. Out there, you just really understand what Captain Cook and his crew went through when they saw this island and the beauty of it. As they sailed up into the island and they saw these magnificent pines growing on the headland. It was so even now they're unbelievable to look at. You look at some of them, they're over 80 feet high, and you say, God, how the hell did they grow that big?
I really loved the island fish fry. Watching the sunset and watching the girls dance. The food was magic, especially the coconut bread, and the views are fabulous.
Mainly the views, as Jen just said, the sunset, the fish fry was really beautiful, but getting up a couple of early mornings, especially when we went to the cliff walk the other day, and obviously getting up that early, you've got to see the sunrise, and that was just as spectacular. Trying to get somewhere to take a photograph of it was somewhat difficult, but by the same token it was really nice. And going on the cliff walk and seeing all the small beach areas that are almost impossible to get to. However, the waves crashing up against the rocks, it's all been beautiful. And the people here, very friendly people.
Oh, the glass bottom boat was really good. I enjoyed that.
Me personally, I got up and jammed with a couple of bands. Actually, the scenery is really, really good. People are super friendly, which is great. And we met some nice people on your tour, actually, which will probably be long-time friends, which is part of the thing as well. Yeah, probably, well, one of the big things that hits home when you look at the graveyard down there at Kingston, the harshness that they put up with in the early days, and when you go to Captain Cook Lookout and you see where he actually landed first up, you think, wow, these guys were tough. It makes you realise how easy we've got it compared to those days. You know, the number of children in the graveyard, average age seemed to be dying around 25 to 27, so it was a few got a lot longer, but not many.
So if you were to give a recommendation to somebody to come to Norfolk, what would you say to them?
Definitely come here. You will love it and you'll want to come back again.
I agree. It's one of those places that once you've been once, you say, that's it, got to come back.
The package that was put together couldn't have been better. The actual things that were included in the package were the greatest. I mean, we couldn't have picked them ourselves any better.